ចាសម្លម្ជូរខ្មែរមានបន្លែត្រប់ស្រួយមានcelery ហើយនិង jalapeno មានបន្លែតែពីរមុខហ្នឹងទេហើយទៅនេះជាសម្លម្ជូរឆ្អឹងជំនីជ្រូកមួយពោះគោចាឃើញតែអ្នកយើងងាស់ឡើងយូរឡើងឆ្អឹងជំនីយើងឆ្អិនហើយទៅពោះគោយើងហ្នឹងឡើងផុយល្អបានយើងយកមកញ៉ាំបានណាហ្នឹងគេហៅថា sour curry នេះជាស្លម្ជូរខ្មែរយើង100% ស្លម្ជូរខ្មែរឆ្ងាញ់អស្ចារ្យចានេះជាសម្លដែលកូនខ្មែរយើងគ្រប់គ្នាចូលចិត្តចាអូខេអរគុណច្រើនបានមើលវីដេអូខ្ញុំ so I see you next time Hello សួស្តីថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំស្លម្ជូរគ្រឿងពោះគោចាមានឃើញទេនេះខ្ញុំមានពោះគោហើយនឹងឆ្អឹងជំនីគោចាអូខេ so ស្លម្ជូរគ្រឿងដាក់ពោះគោនិងឆ្អឹងជំនីគោចាថ្ងៃនេះស្លម្ជូរគ្រឿងអូខេស្លម្ជូរគ្រឿងបន្លែខ្ញុំហ្នឹងមានត្រប់ស្រួយឃើញទេត្រប់ស្រួយនេះល្អមែនតើអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំលាងត្រប់ស្រួយហ្នឹងហើយមានម្ទេស jalapeno ខ្ញុំដាក់2សាច់ឆ្អឹងជំនីជ្រូកខែជា2ផោនហើយនិងពោះគោកន្លះផោនអូខេមានបន្លែតែពីមុខហ្នឹងទេហើយទៅនេះជា celery ចឹងខ្ញុំស្ល celery មកគុំអូខេ I am making Cambodia sour soup with beef spirit and beef stripe and the vegetable I'm using is the crispy eggplant and celery and jalapeno. These are the 3 ingredients that I am using to make the sour curry, Cambodian sour curry. Because right now I need to wash all my vegetables, clean it really well, and then celery, you know, they do have a lot of celery hair. I don't know what you call it when you break into pieces, you see. You need to get rid of all of that. I'll show you how to clean it in a second. Okay, so ឥឡូវហ្នឹងយើង clean ពោះគោយើងហ្នឹងយើងលាងទឹកឲ្យវាស្អាតហើយសូមយើងយកវាទៅហាន់ទូចាហ្នឹងពោះគោតែខ្ញុំស្លតែពាក់កណ្ដាលទេខ្ញុំអត់យកទាំងអស់ទេហើយទៅឆ្អឹងជំនីគោគេគឺថាគេកាត់មកហើយអញ្ចឹងយើងកាត់មួយកង់ដូចយើងត្រូវការហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងទៅខ្ញុំប្រើតែជា2ផោនចាទៅឆ្អឹងជំនីហ្នឹងវាធ្ងន់2ផោនចាចំណែកគ្រឿងសម្លម្ជូរយើងហ្នឹងគឺមាន lemon grass នេះយើងហាន់ហើយយើង frozen យើងដាក់ក្នុងទូទឹកកកណា lemon grass ហ្នឹងប្រហែលជាខ្ទង់ 1.5 cup អូខេខ្ទឹម1ដុំខ្ទឹមក្រហម2ដុំហើយទៅ you got turmeric one piece and a whole bunch of kaffir lime leaf and galangal root okay so these are the one I'm going to put in a blender so I can use it to make a sour curry paste. This ជារបស់ទាំងឡាយដែលខ្ញុំត្រូវទៅយកទៅធ្វើសាឡម្ជូរគ្រឿង spare rib ជាមួយពោះគោចា Okay, time to cut up your vegetable for your sour curry. Here's the eggplant, so you cut it in half and then run your knife through just like that, 4 little pieces like that, and then you soak in the salt water, cold salt water, and you continue to cut it all up until you finish. So again here, cut the tip off like that, the bottom off a little bit, this way, see you got 4 pieces. Okay, so you continue to do all of that until you finished. Okay, here's my jalapeno. Some people would just throw the whole jalapeno in the pot, but I am not going to do that. I'm just gonna cut it like this. See? Just throw it in there because I need some spice in my soup. So you can put more than 2 if you like spicy, but 2 is good enough for me now on celery. a lot of different ways that you can slice, okay? So if the way I like to slice, okay, my celery, I like it to chop the big piece, cut it in half like that. Then I had my cube, see? Little cube like that. So I do it like that. And then on the medium, I just run my knife through just like that. Not too long, not too short, okay? So it's like that. These are the length that I want, okay? Now the other way some people would do is you would take the top, pull it, and kind of peel it, you see? Peel all that celery hair out. Wherever the break off, it's easy. And then people would run their knife through like this. So it go like this. You can use it like this. Cut it like that. That's perfectly fine. You do whichever way you want, okay? Now I prefer to cut it cube because, you know, celery had that celery hair, like, see? You can pull it. So it's better for me to cut it in a cube because I be able, when I eat it, I bite through the whole thing. I won't have to deal with the little hair, that strand around it. Okay, I don't know what you call it, but I call celery hair. See, I like it like that because all my vegetables are all cut the same way. So it doesn't matter which way you cut. It's just that you have to make sure that when you eat, you don't get this string of hair in your mouth. If you don't cut it the right way, you can chew it on it. It's still edible, but it just would, you know, this is tough to eat, so I don't do it like that. Yep, so it just runs the knife through. As long as you cut it this way. But again, there's no wrong way, okay? There you go. That's it. All done. Hi, so these are the bottom part of celery. I save it about this length and then I'm soak it in the water so that I can replant it. You can actually grow celery from this root, okay? It takes about 3 weeks for the root to really develop, okay? So after 3 weeks, you can see the stem coming out and you can put in the ground. They grow just like that. So now it's time to cut up the meat, okay? So like I said, this beef rib, it's already been pre-sliced, so I just kind of like cut along the cube, just go like that. If the part is like this part here, I cannot cut it, so I'm just gonna leave it like that, okay? So just run your knife through and cut it wherever that joint is. Okay. The beef rib actually make a really good sour curry soup. So see, because when you cook them, they're gonna shrink, so they're not as small, you know, like the pork rib. These are beef ribs, so they're a little bit bigger. So cut it like that, and then on the honeycomb, this is beef honeycomb. So salami chew, you can put it with it, or you don't have to. So you can cut it like that. Okay, see, you can slice it thin slice like that, or you can do cube, but I prefer thin slice, just like that. Okay. Salami chew krương cua is the best. these, it's not tough because I really don't know these kind of honeycomb, beef honeycomb is not tough. So cook really fast. So that's it. That's all I'm going to use for my salami chu krương. So watch how I assemble this dish together in a few seconds. Okay, so here are your basic ingredient to make the sour curry paste. So you must have lemongrass. I'm using 1.5 cup. These are chopped frozen lemongrass. And then you have to have a turmeric. If you don't have the fresh one, get the powder one. And then I use 2 shallot, 1 whole garlic, and a whole bunch of kefir lime leaf, maybe 10 or 13 of them, okay? And then the galangal root. These are frozen sliced galangal root. And to make my curry sour, of course, I have to use tamarind powder. Some people like the tamarind paste, but I use the tamarind powder because it had that really sour taste to it, so I like this. I'm using this powder instead of the actual tamarind paste. Okay, so I have my blender next to me. So the first things I'm gonna slice is something that is really hot. Okay, so galangal root is the hottest of all of the ingredients. So slice as thin as you can so that you won't damage your blender. Okay, just run your knife through like that. Okay, បន្តមកយើងហាន់ស្លឹកក្រូចយើងណាហាន់ស្លឹកក្រូចដាក់ចូលទៅក្នុង blender ហើយទៅល្មៀតហ្នឹងយើងកោសវាបន្តិចៗមក because there's a lot of skin, so you scrape it off a little bit. All the bad part, just cut it out. This turmeric make your sour curry turning yellow. Okay, this is what make the whole dish turning turning yellow sour curry. Okay, so skin as much as you can. And slice it. Here, your red shallot. Okay, you got an idea, and then all the garlic. Okay, then I'm putting all of these in. This is lemongrass. Then you want to add some water in there. Okay, put some water. because the water helps the blender move, so you gotta put like at least half cup of water, and then you go into blender. So you want it to check, so you do not need it to be like completely creamy. So this is a good texture right here for salamachu. Okay, so these are good. This is my curry paste. It's very yellow. So in here I am going to put 2 scoops of chicken powder. That is 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of chicken powder. And then I am going to put fish sauce. So fish sauce, I'm putting a 1/4 cup of fish sauce right here. That's fish sauce. And then I am going to put 1 tablespoon of palm sugar. And let me get the palm sugar going here. And here is my bahok. 1 tablespoon of the bahok. 1 full spoon of bahok. Okay, so you got everything in there, so you mix it together really well. Okay, and then I put 1 pack of this tamarind sauce go in there. So these are the curry flavor to make it really sour curry flavor. Okay.
Now I'm putting my spirits, beef spirit in here. So you want it to mix it till they soak really well with this spirit. Okay, and then next you put your beef stripe in there. Not beef stripe, the honeycomb, beef honeycomb. So the beef honeycomb, they get the, I put it in the spirit basket so they have that red dye on it. Okay, so you mix it. So now it's all mixed. I'm just gonna stew it for a good half hour.
អូខេនេះជាបន្លែយើងលាងទឹកឲ្យសម្រស់ឲ្យវាស្រស់ទឹកយើងទុកយកទៅស្លមកជីវយើងអូខេអញ្ចឹងមួយចាននេះឯងចាយើងអំងាស់ស្លមកជីវយើងហ្នឹងតោះតែឆ្អឹងជំនីចូលឆ្អឹងជំនីចូលនឹងផុយណាបានយើងអាចបន្លែដាក់បន្លែយើង ចាអង្គជំនីជ្រូកហ្នឹងយើងនឹងកំងត់ជ្រាជាមួយគ្រឿងដែលយើងលៃរួចហើយហ្នឹងរហូតដល់តែឆ្អឹងជំនីជ្រូកឆ្អឹងជំនីហ្នឹងមកវាផុយបានយើងដាក់បន្លែយើងណាឥឡូវនេះយើងមកដាក់កំងត់យើងឲ្យស្ទុះយកហើយចាសួស្ដីអញ្ចឹងយើងចាប់ដើមងាស់ឆ្អឹងជំនីជ្រូកយើងហ្នឹងរហូតដល់តែផុយមកពេលផុយហើយ យើងដាក់បន្លែយើងចាក់ទឹកថែមទៀតចា Hello everybody, right now I am slow cook this curry until it is completely completely tender. Then I add more water and then Okay ចាឥឡូវស្លយើងនឹងពុះឲ្យទឹកក៏រីងដែរអញ្ចឹងទៅយើងអាចដាក់បន្លែចូលបានហើយនៅពេលនេះពីព្រោះយើងភ្លុកសាច់ហ្នឹងវាផុយណា so the meat is nice and tender so now it's time to add your vegetable. Okay, so you cook until the vegetable is completely nice and tender, then you can turn it off. So at this point I'm going to cook for another 10 minutes. Okay, then I'll come out and turn it off when it should be ready to cook. But this is how I make my sour curry, Cambodian sour curry dish. ចាឥឡូវខ្ញុំដាក់បន្លែចូលហើយពីព្រោះអីខ្ញុំភ្លក់មើលសាច់ហ្នឹងក៏ផុយហើយពោះគោហ្នឹងក៏ផុយទៀតអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំដាក់បន្លែចូលទៅដាក់វាចម្អិនប្រហែលជា5-6 នាទីទៀត then it's ready to eat. Okay, this is it. សម្លម្ជូរគ្រឿងឆ្អឹងជំនីជ្រូកជាមួយពោះគោហ្នឹងឥឡូវឆ្អិនរួចរាល់ហើយចាគឺមើលទៅឃើញទៀតសាច់ហ្នឹងវារួញអស់ហើយទៅបន្លែយើងក៏ឆ្អិនទៀតហើយខ្ញុំភ្លក់មើលទៅឆ្ងាញ់មែនទែនចានេះហើយជាសម្លខ្មែរយើងសម្លម្ជូរគ្រឿងខ្មែរយើងមក 100% ហើយខ្ញុំបានដាក់ស្លឹកកត្រួតនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងដែរខ្ញុំភ្លេចប្រាប់ចា Okay, let's add hi. So everybody, my sour curry is cooked. Curry is not thick. It's supposed to be watery and sour. That's the flavor supposed to be. Okay, it's not like thick broth or anything like that because this liquid here you are soaking with steam right and eat it. So it's not supposed to be thick, gooey curry. It's supposed to be watery like this. Okay, so it's all done, complete. It's very delicious. This is 100% Khmer soup.